Grade 12's, welcome to Mechanical Assembly 1. So what is given to us is the exploded isometric drawing of the parts of a pulley jack assembly, showing the positions of each part relative to all the others. And that basically, learners, is this component that we find here. Please find in this exploded view where the arrow is for the front view. Then we go on with the second bullet saying that the orthographic views of each part of the pulley jack assembly, and we are going to put the parts in various cubicles according to the part list. So you will have your base of cast iron, and that is going to be your base over here. That is both views of the base. And then we're going to go to the shaft, which is number 2, and we're going to put that in a box over there. We have the bearing, which is number 3, which is going to be that part over there, and then the adjusting collar of mild steel, which is going to be the 4th component. And then number 5 is the M24 nut, made of mild steel as well. So there we have our nut. 6 is going to be the fork. This is going to be the fork here, right there, in that space over there. And then the pulley is going to be number 7. That is the pulley that you will find over there, both views of the pulley. And finally, we will have the pin as our last and 8th component. You are requested to answer this question on page 6, which is your blank sheet of paper, and attached to that would be the assessment criteria in terms of all the components. You need to draw to scale 1:1, so that is going to be the full size as it is in third orthographic projection. The following views of the assembled parts of the pulley jack assembly. You need to draw a sectional front view on cutting plane AA. So the cutting plane runs right through here, and you must draw it as it's seen from the direction of the arrow shown in the exploded isometric drawing. The cutting plane is shown on the right side, or the right view of the base part 1. So here you can see that is part 1. There is the cutting line as it is. That will show this as a sectional front view. Then you must draw a right view as well, and you need to only show the left half of the right view by applying the convention for the presentation of a symmetrical object. So here you can see that you're only going to draw all the components on the left side of the right view. Okay. Please note the following, that planning is very important. It's essential. You must apply the convention of symmetry on the right view only. All drawings must comply with the guidelines as contained in the SANS 10111. The bearing, which is part 3, must be drawn in convention in the front view, meaning that it will be a box with a cross. The bearing part 3 must be drawn in detail, and that shows with the balls, showing only 2 balls in the right view. The shaft part 2 must be drawn in its lowest position, so that point S will be at the indicated position. So this is very important to note, that that shaft S must coincide with the S part in your base. Show 3 faces of the M24 nut in the front view, and add the cutting plane AA as well in your right view. No hidden detail is required. Learners, keep in mind that when you are going to view this from your front side as indicated by the arrow, all those views that I've highlighted in pink, those will be the views that will be visible in your front view or your front section of your assembly. Similarly, when you are going to go to your right view, you're going to find that those views highlighted in blue will appear in your right view, which is going to be only the left half of the right view. And the symbol of symmetry must be applied to the view. Learners, I am going to take time to basically assemble all these components. Please take note how I start by building the assembly drawing from my base. Please make sure that you start with these two and keep them equally spaced according to your space planning. Learners, please take note that I will start with my base, both views of the base, and I will continue with the sectional front view. And as I progress throughout the drawing, I will build this component as it is indicated in my exploded view.